Welcome to Signal to Alpha, your essential morning market briefing. I'm Lady Muriel, cutting through the noise to deliver what moves markets today. Let's get you your alpha before the opening bell. Here's your executive summary. Markets are positioning for a pivotal week ahead with Nvidia earnings on the horizon and mixed signals from safe haven assets. The Fed policy backdrop remains accommodative, but government data releases loom after the shutdown. Meanwhile, geopolitical developments with the Trump administration are reshaping trade and defense discussions. Healthcare costs are rising sharply, and regulatory scrutiny is intensifying on government officials. Let's break down what matters for your trading day. Market positioning and earnings. So stock futures are edging higher as we head into the week. The S&P 500 futures are up 0.4%, while Nasdaq futures are climbing 0.6%, with Nvidia earnings looming as a key catalyst. Morgan Stanley just raised its 12-month S&P 500 target to 7,800 from 7,200, citing earnings growth and accommodative Fed policy. However, here's a critical warning signal. Gold prices are moving in lockstep with equities rather than providing safe haven protection. That unusual correlation suggests brewing danger for markets. Watch volatility this week as backlogged economic data from the government shutdown hits the tape, potentially revealing weak jobs numbers and persistent inflation. Equities in motion. Bitcoin is trading around $93,800 and pulling back after briefly touching those levels, wiping out much of its yearly gains. On the technology front, Peter Thiel and SoftBank both fully exited their Nvidia positions as AI bubble talk intensifies. Meanwhile, Boeing shares bounced off 6-month lows after securing a 65 aircraft order from Emirates worth billions, despite booking a $4.9 billion loss on the 777X program just 3 weeks ago. Geopolitical and administrative developments. The Trump administration is dominating headlines on multiple fronts. President Trump is hosting Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman at the White House tomorrow for discussions on F-35 fighter jet deals and Abraham Accords expansion. Separately, Trump revealed Venezuela's Maduro wants to talk, even as Operation Southern Spear launched with the USS Gerald R. Ford heading to Southern Command. 20 narco-terror strikes have killed 82 suspected terrorists since September, and Secretary Rubio designated Cartel de los Soles as a foreign terrorist organization effective November 24th. Healthcare costs and policy. Medicare. Part B premiums are jumping 10% to $202.90 monthly, starting in January, the first time exceeding $200 and wiping out 1/3 of Social Security's cost of living adjustment. Dr. Oz teased Trump administration plans to overhaul Obamacare with greater consumer choice, most favored nation drug pricing, and deals with Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk to slash GLP-1 obesity medication costs. Separately, 401k hardship withdrawals have more than doubled as workers raid retirement savings to cover essentials like groceries, housing, and healthcare costs. Regulatory watch. Former Federal Reserve Governor Adriana Kugler resigned after stock trades violated Fed policy, with at least one transaction proving highly profitable. The Office of Government Ethics declined to certify her report and referred it to the Inspector General, signaling tightening scrutiny on government officials' financial activities. That's your signal to alpha for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's essential market briefing. Trade smart, stay informed. See you at the opening bell.